2 years is an incredibly long time for a smartphone maker to go without launching a flagship product, but it's been 2 years since HMD launched its Nokia 9 PureView at MWC 2019. This was way back when even Huawei sold smartphones that had the Google Play services on them. The Nokia 9 PureView was the last Nokia with a Snapdragon 800 series processor. Since 2019, we've heard rumours of a Nokia 9.1, 9.2, 9.3. A prominent leaker called Nokia Anu claimed that the device would launch in 2019, then Q2 of 2020, then autumn 2020, and now 2021. The account has been correct before though, correctly reporting the delay of the original Nokia 9 PureView. It's not totally clear why HMD hasn't launched a new Nokia flagship. Rumours have pointed towards last-minute processor switching and display quality concerns, but it's at the point now where we're actually expecting a Nokia 10 rather than a Nokia 9.1 PureView. Time moves pretty quickly in the tech industry, and if you snooze, you lose. Phone makers need to release devices in a timely manner, or their products will quickly become obsolete. HMD learned this the hard way when the Nokia 9 PureView came out with an already outdated chipset due to launch delays. The delays were due to HMD being concerned with image quality. Being a PureView smartphone, the camera quality is paramount, yet many criticised just that, the camera. The processing was slow and the image quality was way too inconsistent for a smartphone that was focused on its camera. There are also huge concerns about dodgy fingerprint readers that could be fooled with a chewing gum packet until updates fixed them down the line. There was of course the aforementioned outdated processor. In day-to-day tasks it was fast enough, but the newer flagship chip already improved processing times considerably and would have been the better choice. Chief Product Officer at HMD addressed the lack of annual flagship in an interview in August last year. Of course we know that our fans would very much appreciate our annual flagship, and that's something I'm sure will be a part of our story as we continue to grow, is what he was quoted as saying. He also said that the Nokia 7 and Nokia 8 series was the company's focus, calling them affordable flagships. HMD tends to call its upper mid-range phones flagships even though they don't have the 800 series processor. This is technically correct. A flagship does refer to the best product in a portfolio, and the Nokia 8.3 is the best in the company's portfolio. But in the eyes of enthusiasts, it's not considered a flagship because it doesn't have the big boy chipset. Right now, Nokia is focusing on the mid-range segment with its devices, which makes a lot of sense. This can be seen in the Nokia 1.4, 3.4, 5.4 and 8.3, the last of which is the most powerful of the bunch, sporting a modest 765G Qualcomm chipset. In fact, if you go to Nokia's website right now, you'll exclusively find mid-range and budget smartphones on the first page. There's still no word on a Nokia flagship coming out in even 2021, and we asked Nokia's representatives for an answer on this and they refused to comment. However, one thing we do know is that we won't be seeing Nokia collaborate with Light, the company behind the Penta camera on the Nokia 9 PureView, as it was told to Android Authority last year that it would no longer be operating in the smartphone business. What this means is that we're likely to see a more conventional setup next time around, instead of the wacky 5 cameras that we saw on the back of the Nokia 9, which means that HMD is going to need to nail the software processing to make its PureView camera system better than the competition. It's not the hardware that needs to be particularly impressive. A standard main and ultra-wide and a telephoto, maybe even a periscope telephoto to some degree, could create a nice versatile camera hardware layout, but it's the software and the processing that tends to let these things down if you're not on top of it. We're not sure when this supposed phone would ever come out. Of course, as we said at the beginning of the video, Nokia Anu does say that a successor is coming in 2021. Whether they're right or not, it remains to be seen, but hopefully we'll see one sooner rather than later, because it would be great to see a Nokia competing in the flagship space once again. So then, that about rounds out today's video guys. If you want to read the original article by Hadley Simons, do check out the link in the video description, and whilst you're down there, please do hit like and comment letting us know if you want to see a new Nokia flagship, or do you just not care these days. Also hit subscribe to never miss a video like this one. I've been Ryan Thomas with Android Authority, and I'll catch you later.